Hello there, my beautiful Leos, and welcome back to your channel. This is your daily reading for Tuesday, September 9th. Time is fluid. Let's start off this daily with a fortune. And your fortune for the day, Leo, is friendship. A friend needs your help. Your kindness and excellent counseling skills will put them back on track. All right, so somebody needs some advice. Somebody needs some Leo energy from you today. So you may hear from a long distance friend. You may hear from a friend that maybe you talk to often and they're like, oh my gosh, Leo, you're the only one who can help me with this. There's an emphasis on friendship for you around this time. So pay attention to whatever way, shape, or form that could be coming in for you. It could boost up your good karma as well. So really sit in that vibration of kindness and compassion. And I feel like there's just something that like you're able to say or do, or an energy or presence that you bring about that could really help this individual. Let's see what else you got going on for the day. We have Moon in Scorpio with transformation, a change in your emotional life. All right, so this is actually a really beautiful card to receive. Leo, if there has been something that has just been bothering you, and this is the type of energy of it's bothering you because you can't get over it. You can't stop thinking about it. You can't stop feeling something about it. This is the energy that releases you from it. So it looks like you are shifting and transforming out of something that you didn't really want to deal with or think about anyway. And this is a really good vibration for you to transform, to alleviate stress and issues in your own energy, as well as help others transform their emotions as well. So I feel like you're coming in with some type of like magic, some type of skills. You know, a lot of the times I tell people when I do like one-on-one energy work, which I will eventually get out there for my online people. I do it more or less in person. But basically, the things that you go through, the things that you heal and transform out of, you are in an alignment of purpose to help other people with the same thing. So some of you may actually receive some type of message or phone call where somebody's going through something very similar of what you've gone through in your life before, and it gives you that confidence to be that helping hand. So let's see what unicorns are with you. There it is. Archangel Raphael with healing and abundance are coming to you. Beautiful. Archangel Raphael is the ruler of the heart chakra, hence why he is wearing the color green. This moon in Scorpio also indicating a change in your emotional life. So it's like blocks being lifted around your heart. Some things that have just been constantly either hurting your heart or messing with your mind are finally going to be released. Archangel Raphael coming in, blessing you with that healing vibration. And you have mystery. Explore the unknown. The unexpected awaits you. All right, so this unicorn of mystery is going to help you and be your guide into stepping into an unknown path. You know, things may be changing. Things may be different or more different than what you're used to around this time. Moon in Scorpio is also a very deep-seated transformation. Really strong in energy of the 8th house. So there could be some type of things that you have not even realized that you had to heal that are coming up, or you really just couldn't figure it out. You're like, I don't know. Why do I have so much anxiety? Why do I have so much fear? Why do I have such a scarcity mindset? Whatever the case may be, this moon in Scorpio is really going to help you unlock a mystery in your own energy to transform. And it looks like there are people around you that can benefit from your own healing. So your tea leaf is the elephant with a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Pay attention to elephant symbolism. You have the table with hard work ahead. So some of you are doing something new for your work, or just giving yourself a new work routine to really be disciplined and put in the effort. And we have the mule with someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. All right. So very interesting that you have these 3 tea leaves. You have 2 animals and 1 object coming in. So I'm going to say this right now. Some of you, you're going to get somebody that's like, hey, Leo, I need advice. I need this. I need that. For some of you, it might go one ear and out the other to this person. They may just be like, thanks for giving me what I needed to hear. But you could give advice, but you can't make people take it, right? So I do feel like for some of you, there is somebody that is around you that just feels like their way is the best way, even though they do want help and they do want advice. So there could be somebody that is in that position here for you, but we do have the elephant coming in. So it indicates that, you know, some of you Leos may say to somebody like, hey, look, it's not going to be overnight. It's going to take time. And this person may feel like their healing or their transformation could just magically happen overnight. And that's probably not the case. So just let it go. Give what you could give. Release it. You can't make somebody do things, right? But I definitely do feel like you could have somebody come your way that wants to hear good things, but they may not be in a position of actually taking the action. And your unicorns are actually giving you the vibration of saying, hey, just continuously explore the vibration, continuously explore the unknown, because there could be some unexpected energy that comes from this. We have Manifest with the Magician as your first card out. So you are in high creator mode around this time, attracting things to you, aligning to energies. We have Observe with the Hanged Man. And we have Lead with the Emperor. All right, I'm not surprised that we have the Emperor here. So although Emperor indicates like a divine masculine vibration, leveling up, becoming your own boss, CEO figures, whatever the case may be, it also could be slightly stubborn in the energy. You have 3 major arcanas here, so this is definitely an energy that's going to be felt no matter what. I do feel like there could be an energy of somebody going through like a mature process or a maturity process. And there are just things that you may feel like are okay. They may feel like are okay. But in all actuality, those are the things that actually need to be changed. So let's see. On the Hanged Man, there is an energy of free will, right? So the universe is asking you to observe your environment, observe the people around you. On the Magician, we have the 6 of Pentacles. So you are manifesting in more money. You are manifesting in more balance in your life, possibly more financial balance and workplace balance for you. You could also be manifesting in some generosity. Somebody may be very generous to you around this time. On the Hanged Man, we have the 5 of Swords. Yeah. So there is something that is no longer serving you, right? You know, this mule, I'm telling you, it could be other people, but you could be a little bit stubborn thinking that something doesn't have to change in your own energy, or what you're doing is fine, or this habit of yours is okay to have. And the universe is kind of like, if it makes you just feel defeated in the end, it's probably misaligned. So there could be something free willingly that you must shift in your own energy that you can then help other people shift in the future. Something that feels like a defeated energy, a defeated moment. And on the Emperor, we have the Devil. So there could be a little bit of a push and pull with like status. You know, you may be seeing all these people take off on social media, all these businesses take off, all of this take off, all of this happen, and you're not feeling that abundant, or you may not be feeling that aligned with what you feel like you should be. And that's where this mystery unicorn is going to help you with. Because sometimes our alignment may not be exactly what we expected it to be, and it's better than we thought. So the Emperor to the Devil, I feel like, is a bit of a push and pull with like raising the bar for yourself. Some of you may be going back and forth with being like, all right, well, you know, I say this in some readings. Sometimes corporate world is happy for people. Sometimes entrepreneurship is happy for people. What makes other people happy doesn't necessarily make you happy, right? So say you were like, oh, I really always want to become my own boss. Everybody's doing it. It looks great. You become your own boss and you're like, actually, I don't like this. And that's okay. It could be vice versa. You may have been like, oh my gosh, I got to be a 9 to 5. I got to do this. I got to do that. I got to work in corporate world and raise my status there to feel successful. And then you may feel like that's not for you. I feel like you're figuring out what's for you and what's not for you in terms of career and finance, if you are in that position. And with the Table as your tea leaf, it's giving you an indication of where you want to put your hard work into. Your advice is the Seven of Swords. Yeah, so your advice is to reflect on your possible own self-sabotaging ways or the self-sabotaging ways of other people, right? You know, you can only help people so far. You can only advise people so far. You can't literally take their hand, go home with them, and, you know, make them do what they should do. So, for example, right, when I do energy work in person with people, and they leave my suite, I'm like, you know, like, you got to do the work. If you don't do the work, then you kind of just wasted your time and money with me because you're just getting a bunch of things and you're not putting it to your life. So you can only control so much. And I feel like this reading is giving you that. You can control yourself. You can control your transformations. You control your energy. And your outcome is the Knight of Cups. Doing what you love, being around people that you love, maybe pursuing a new path that you love. You may be even going back to something that you once loved before. Let's clarify these last three positions here for you, Leo. For the day on the Devil, we have the Hierophant. So you will receive blessings. You will find the way. And some of you, it's a mystery. Some of you, it's an unexpected energy and you didn't expect yourself to be abundant in this area of life or that area of life. Some of you may also be breaking past some commitment issues, whether commitment to yourself, commitment to your work, commitment to other people, commitment to your goals. On the Seven of Swords, as your advice, we have the Five of Pentacles. Yeah. So, very interesting advice. Your advice is to let go what wants to be let go and align yourself to what's better. And your advice could also be to get out of scarcity mode. A lot of you are possibly dealing with some scarcity energy in the mind. I don't have enough. I need more. So the advice is really trying to get you out of that and moving out of a self-sabotaging scarcity mindset. Maybe even some of you have fear of abandonment as well. And there could be a situation for you that's moving towards more commitment and your abandonment issues could be tested. Knight of Cups as your outcome with strength. All right, so this is actually a really nice combination because it gives you the sense of protecting your heart, but also being open. Protecting your energy, but also exploring the unknown of what could happen. And we have Temperance. So an instilled energy of patience and peace. So I definitely feel like for a lot of you, there is some movement with doing more of what you love for work and your schedule and things like that. As well as if there is somebody here that wants your advice, kind of just giving them advice and just moving on. If they take it, they take it. If they don't, they don't. And I also feel like there's a lot of messages in this reading. There could be a situation for you romantically that's moving towards more commitment. I also do feel like for some of you, you may get asked to like move in with a friend. A friend may be looking for a roommate or something like that, or that could be you. You may find somebody that could be very good to live with. But I definitely do feel like there is movement towards out of a scarcity mindset, movement towards blessings, because the Hierophant brings you a blessing, and doing more of what you love opposed to what you feel obligated to do. Whether what society thinks you should do, other people think you should do. You know, the Hierophant could also connect to school. So some of you may feel like society is like, well, if you don't have this or you don't have that, you're not important. Just let it go and let it flow. You make your own importance in your own energy, not other people. So I definitely feel like there is a huge transformation here for you. At the same time of you helping other people transform themselves and a big change to your position with work. There is some type of change with position with work and money. It doesn't have to be work specifically. It could be how you perceive your money. All right, that card wants to come through. All right, your divine master is Shiva. Karma release. Nice. The end of a cycle, debts are paid. Choose your destiny. Okay. So that could have been what you've been feeling with this energy here of the Hanged Man to the Five of Swords. You may have been like, wow, am I paying some debts? Like, is this not good karma that I need to like pay off or do or be or whatever the case may be. And Shiva is coming in with the beautiful energy of a karma release, the end of the cycle, and debts are paid, which is actually so interesting because we did just have this Pisces eclipse, and the big theme around that was a karmic end. So Shiva is one of India's trinity of divine masculine gods. He is depicted wearing a cobra around his neck, representing his capacity to tame fear or the ego, with the light of the universe behind him, showing his connection to the cosmos and holding a trident. Some of you may see a symbolism of a trident, a cobra, acknowledging the three aspects of divine masculine in his Hinduism: creator, preserver, and destroyer. Your message with this card is time to release any guilt or regrets you have about your past. If a decision you have taken is prying on your mind, know that it's not because the universe wants you to feel guilty about it, but because it's giving you an opportunity to see how far you've come. Also know that all the debts have been paid and you can stop asking the universe for forgiveness, because as far as it's concerned, you are forgiven. If you have any reoccurring fears or concerns about a situation that's new, it might be because you faced a similar situation in a previous lifetime and your soul is remembering an old pain. In order to surmount this once and for all, it's important to tune into your body and feel the reassurance of a full body yes before moving forward. Even if following that dream or vision is scary, the mystery, know that you have been waiting lifetimes upon lifetimes for this opportunity, and when you finally take it, you are breaking a cycle and taking charge of your destiny. All right, look at that. Lord Shiva coming in for you. Very powerful energy to receive around this time, and I really like that for you here, Leo, and that really does connect to like the depth of a transformation a moon in Scorpio will give you. That energy is deep. So I wouldn't so deep, it goes to your past lives. Absolutely amazing. So thank you, my beautiful, wonderful Leos. Don't forget, from now to the end of the year, a golden 100 will be in every order made off of my Etsy shop. If you want to get some spiritual friends, some holiday gifts, wish flash paper, money drawing water is on sale, as well as some glamour ritual tools. Thank you, my beautiful, wonderful Leos, and I'll talk to all of y'all very, very soon. Bye now.